day one. Bunbury to Kalgoorlie. Weather inclement. Temperature 15 degrees. Fuel tanks full to the brim. What a fantastic trip this is going to be. Welcome to the left-hand side. Well, here we are in Collie. Day one, of course, still. And yeah, floods. The road is atrocious. It's rained. There's stuff flying up everywhere. And worse, the GoPro voice activation doesn't seem to be working very well. Anyway, them's the brakes. The sun's out now, making everything glary. Oh, am I going to bitch this whole trip? No, I am not. The sun is out, it's a beautiful day. You gotta love it. Anyway, GPS is saying there, sweep to the left. And we shall. Well, have a look at the greenery out the other side of Collie. Green paddocks, everything's wet, trees. I guess be interesting to watch the change of the countryside as we go along, heading towards Central Australia into the desert. I'm looking forward to that. But in the meantime, it's green, green, green everywhere. Everything's wet. Well, we're in Narrogin. We're heading out. We got fueled up. Made some adjustments to the camera. Got the music working, so I can play the music through the dashboard now. Let's go like that. There you go. Fast forward the music. That worked. Nice. Useless. Anyway, have a look at the wattle in flare in that joint there. Beautiful. That means Aussie Spring's coming. We're heading to Hayden. It's about 35 k's to Hayden. I'm just standing up on the foot pegs, that's why you can't see any of the dash at the moment. Stretching the legs a little bit. Then from Hayden to Wave Rock. And then from Wave Rock we're on gravel road for probably 150 k's till we get to Southern Cross. And then of course we're on the road to Kalgoorlie. And that'll be the stopping point for day one. As you can see, the bush is getting quite stunted now. Got these wonderful, when the sun is in the right position, these eucalypts got this fantastic bronzy colour to them. They look fantastic. We're starting to get into a bit of granite country now. But that's what Wave Rock's made out of. It's called Wave Rock and it actually looks like a petrified wave. I'm not going there. I've been there before. I'll include a couple of photos in the video. I'll show you a problem I've got. At around 40 k's, I'll turn the cruise control on, let go of the bars. Look at that, serious speed wobble there. We'll do it again. Oh, that would get nasty if you didn't stop it. Some sort of feedback from the Pannier system's the only thing I can think of. We'll get a little bit quicker. 60 k's, and yeah, it's just as bad at 60 k's. Look at that. Speed it up a bit more. 80 k's. Oh, there's a car coming. We'll just wait till this car gets out of the way. That's a nasty head shake. And I've got all the damper settings and the spring settings wound up for the extra weight. I think it's a set-top box causing me some problems. Okay, 80 k's, let's see. It's not quite as bad, it's a bit slower to build up. Let's go to 100 k's. Okay, there's 100 k's. And stable at 100 k's. Yeah. Oh, that's not too bad. I think the problem is that set-top box, because it's a bit wobbly with the swag on top of it. So I think I might have to move the swag. I was hoping. Yeah. We'll have a look at the at Hayden when we stop for lunch. We'll move that swag down and see if it helps out a bit. What's this sign up here say? We must be getting close. Hayden straight ahead. Carriage and Lake Grace to the right. GPS is saying straight ahead. It nearly got me lost before in a little town. There was a big grain silo, must have been a new one. They changed the road around it. They didn't know where it was going, and I didn't know where I was going. Anyway, we got back on the track again, so it was all good. There we go. I've moved the moved my swag from the set-top box down onto the pannier to see if it helps that head shake. And I've had to plug the GoPro into the auxiliary battery because it went flat. Here we go. End of the bitumen for probably about 150 k's until we get to Southern Cross anyway, and back on the bitumen up to Leonora. I'm not sure what we're going to cruise on here. It's pretty smooth. See how we go. Oh, the fuel light. The low fuel is on, finally. Want to clear that? Yeah, there we go. Alright. Seems pretty happy, 90 k's. Pretty smooth. We'll keep our wits about us in case there's a boggy bit or two. Got the cruise control back on. We'll let it do its thing. Oh, wait a minute, there's a bit of signage up here. Hopefully the road's not closed. Let's see what it says. There's no turn off yet on the GPS. Mobile lock, Southern Cross, 118 k's. There you go. Well, we're a few k's onto the Emu fence road now, and have a look at the bush now. trees are getting much lower. And look, there's some beautiful, sculptural looking trees. And the sun's just getting on the right angle now to give them that bronze tinge. So you can see the rainfall out here is obviously a lot less than what it is down south. But at least there are still some trees. Not sure how much longer we're going to see these decent sized trees for. Another couple of hours, I guess. And then we'll start to get more into the arid country. I don't know if you can see that. 499.5 k's. It's gone to nighttime mode because I put my hand over the sensor. Can you believe it? It still hasn't run out of fuel. Gonna tick over. $500 kilometers, fully loaded. Yeah, I've been going pretty easy. I haven't been giving it too much throttle, so I've been riding sensibly. I'm impressed with that. That's great. That's some decent fuel range for a big dirt bike. I might even make it to the fuel station. That's probably a bit of wishful thinking. It's still about 20 k's. Alright, we put 5 litres out of the 10 inner. I've only got to get to Southern Cross now, 33 k's. Oh, I'm wrapped with that. I'm wrapped with that fuel range. 513 k's. That's going to get me everywhere I want to go on this Outback Adventure. If I get out here around the corner and there's a petrol station, I'm going to be annoyed. Probably not. Here we are in Southern Cross, coming into good mining activity over there. I see plenty of mines. There's the pipeline, the Mundaring Weir Kalgoorlie pipeline. It's one of the longest pipelines in the world, 100 years old. Still got some of the original pipe on it. We'll see if we can see some as we're cruising along. But there are more important matters, which is fuel. Ah, look, the old BP servo. Let's go and get juiced up. $547 k's from home. Now there's the pipeline. Mundaring Weir to Kalgoorlie pipeline. If you have a look, we just went past a section. Let me see if I can see another section of it. A lot of it has been replaced, of course. It's 100 years old or more. And Still some original pieces of pipe left in the system. If you see a piece that's got a really thick seam running the length of the section, that's the original piece of pipe. There we go, there's a section there. See that thick seam? That's the original pipe, over 100 years old and still in service. That's pretty unbelievable. Probably leave some of our modern day engineering to be a little bit desired. Well, certainly some of the steel that comes from other countries anyway. There you go, have a look at the copper colour of the trees there. Got the setting sun starting to come onto them now. Perfect time of day. Nice colours. And once again, have a look at that. The scenery's changing again now. Not much but low shrubs. Well, it's getting pretty late in the day. The sun's getting fairly low on the horizon now. 8 minutes past 5. Not sure what time the sun's setting. Around about 5:45, 6 o'clock. Means I'll probably rock into Kalgoorlie about 6:15. I think it might be a motel room. To go. I'm a bit behind schedule. Certainly not going to find a camping spot before I get to Cal. This is just to see what it's going to look like at night. See what the quality is going to be like. It's supposed to be still reasonably good. Oh, a motorbike. Oh, it's a car with one headlight. Sucked in. Okay, we're running low beam. We're going to go high beam. You know what? I think we're possum spotting with the high beam. Yep. Too much weight in the back. We have to drop the headlight down a bit. It's down in there somewhere. I kind of wasn't planning on having to use the headlight. But got to Kalgoorlie and no rooms there. So we'll just keep going. Well, let's see if we can drop this headlight down a bit. Not sure where the button's in here somewhere. There it is. But that'll be right. We're going up a hill now. I think that's going up. Is that going down? I think it is. think that's gone down a bit. Yeah, that's better. That's high beam, low beam, high beam.